Okay. Our entire mission for this session is to just go scan the planets, get resources. We need element 0 and was it platinum? No, I don't quite recall. Either way. That's the intention, at least. If I... basically, this would be more or less a totally worthless session as far as plot-related content is concerned. If that's not the case, I'll write it in the description, otherwise this should be... Have I visited the local cluster? It's Earth. Might as well take a look. I don't recall anymore. Yeah. There, but you can't do anything with it. Okay. Something where we haven't visited before. Minos Wasteland. I think I want to get 100% on all of these systems, even if we don't properly probe them. The reason is simple, because
they're detected an anomaly.
Yeah, because we detected an anomaly.
Beacon triggered by Universal Distress Protocol. Unregistered user or
probe launched.
So, this wasn't just a totally empty thing. That didn't last long. Surface scans report potential alien signatures from within the mining facility. Anomalous life signs detected. Whereabouts of facility staff unknown. Okay. So, mining. Not sure who to take with us. Because we don't really know what to expect here. Let's take these two creeps. Ooh, Paragon is quite nice. I think might not be able to go higher, so definitely should favor Renegade options at this point. Not sure what to do with her. Be combat drone. Explosive drone. When combat drone is destroyed, it pulses energy inflicted high damage to all nearby enemies, or actual combat capable attack drone. Energy drain would keep her alive, I suppose. I sort of think that should be something we do take. We need 7 points to go from here, level 2 to level 4. 9 to go from level 3 to level 4. They're all good abilities, I'd like to have them all. Borean Machinists is a great thing, however, it basically allows you to use your other powers more, so it's probably a great thing to do after you've done a couple of these others. I have no idea if that drone thing is useful or not. One way to find out, isn't it? Explosive drone. pulse damage 100 points. That doesn't sound too impressive. So I'll take the attack drone. I have no idea if it's any good or not. Ah, shit. At least we took the correct people. Except you. You're the wrong people. Okay, I might do something else now that I think about it. Basically go through the systems 2 times. First, just scan the planets. Just basically ferret out this kind of worthwhile content. Then do an entirely separate thing to collect the resources. I have no idea how many of these little missions there are in this game. Okay, you have a good weapon. And the shotgun is decent enough. We're gonna use Freeze weaponry. That didn't last long. If you're reading this, get the hell out of this place now. Someone bothered to write that? I don't think so. So, get into a mining tunnel full of husks.
Weapons ready.
Where's everyone?
Can do, indeed.
Where are you going? Yeah, they're pathetic. Where are you constantly running up to? Don't particularly care for the shotgun though.
Hostile spotted.
My shields are down.
Pop that drone away! Neutralize! Hit!
Screw you. Again, they're just running away. I don't get that. Very easy hacking job. Well, at least we're getting a little bit of a Resources we don't actually need, the wrong type.
Ahead of us.
Yeah, these kinds aren't particularly tough. They were much tougher or problematic in Aspect 1. Here they're sort of just sad. Okay, mine logs. Smithson's men dug out some kind of alien machine today. They are like nothing I ever saw. Called up some of my contacts and found out there's a market for this kind of thing. Looks like some squints over at Elenis Risk Control are willing to part with a ton of credits to get their hands on one of these things. Far be it from me to deny them a chance to pay me. Cooper and Jorgensen say they saw that damned alien thing glowing, and hell if I'm going near it to prove them wrong. I don't get paid enough to expose myself to weird alien artifacts. I have to admit though, that's an awful pretty sound coming from that back room. Cooper, Jorgensen and them ain't doing so well. Not feeling so good myself either. Stay near the machine. Feel better. Not sure I want to let the Melanis folk take it. Think it should stay right here with us. The mind control, the indoctrination thingy of some kind.
Shepard, I detected powerful alien signature deep within the mines. It appears the device is the source of the husks. It is likely that destroying it would stop them.
They should soften them up.
Problematic targeting.
Yeah, come get some. Yeah, I got more fists where that came from. Yeah, are we gonna kill an infinite number of them or what?
Faster than fatigue of our paws.
Yeah. There was a lot of them, I suppose. Not still all that impressed by the attack drone, I have to say. If I'd had to choose now, I would not take to the room.
With you, Shepard.
Of course.
Ooh, that's interesting. Never seen that one of those before. What is it? Yeah, very easy locks here.
Combat drone ready.
What can we do?
Do the trick.
One down.
Reaper indoctrination. Yeah, not much of a mission. Probably should have done that a long time ago. Either way, it was well, these types of missions aren't really all that amazing anyway. I guess they're better than nothing, but I don't think these are worthwhile. Not in any way. Yeah. I still think. Shit. Basically, what I'm thinking is there might be a few here and there in some systems, but most of them basically have nothing. But I'll do this. I'll go through all the planets, see if they have something. If not, we'll just immediately move away. I expect most of them to have nothing. And yeah, that was this SAR cluster, I suppose. Ah, 100% Eagle Nebula. Oh. Been here before. Maybe these were some places we bought at some point. I mean the systems that are causing us issues. Don't exactly need probes at the moment. We'll visit all of this, all of Malgus very likely. So a moon and a lake.
I have detected an anomaly.
Okay, we don't even have to start scan. Neat. That'll ease up quite a bit. It'll make the process up.
Distress. Beacon process interrupted. Translation error.
Probe away. I have found something.
Okay, surface scans indicate wreckage of a merchant trader, configuration unknown. Damage to ship catastrophic. Detecting movement but no signs of organic life. No signs of organic life, but movement means Tully might be very useful. These don't seem to have a lot of plot in them, so maybe just killing capability. Fortification 4. Okay, armor is more resilient and reacts better to multiple hits, increasing its duration. Or by altering the chemistry of the prime ingredients of the armor, it now absorbs even more damage. So heavy fortification or improved. Yeah, it goes from 1 minute to 3. I just don't see a lot of benefit for the 3-minute duration, considering how little time the fights usually last, so heavy fortification.
A sandstorm is approaching from the northwest. Proceed with caution.
We are getting a little bit of money and resources from these, exactly what we did want, so these are not bad things. Okay, where am I going? Why am I going here? Damage something, make parts. Oh shit. So there are mechs here. I'll go this. System status report. Engineering status compromised. Catastrophic damage to primary and secondary cores. Element 0 exposure levels criticals. Fuel leaks throughout the engineering deck. Navigation critical. Manual control of navigation impossible. VI control locked out by executive command. Authorization CAT 43279. Sensors compromised. Short range sensors offline. Unsafe planetary proximity detected at 0700 hours. Life support compromised. Life support returning to safe levels. VI control locked out by executive command. Shields normal. Shields holding at 100% integrity. No shield breaches detected. VI network compromised. Combating potential contagion. VI control of critical systems locked out by executive command. Communications compromised. Damage to communication array critical. Activating distress. There were some mech parts I saw. Didn't pay attention to where we there. Damaged mech parts. Worth credits. Excellent. Find platinum, exactly what we need. Then amounts are too little to really matter, but it's all good. darkness. Evacuation order.
Attention all hands. We are on a collision course and losing systems fast. Report to the escape pods immediately. This is not a drill.
Shipping manifest. Damage mech parts. Reflective mech armor. 14 crates of reflective mech armor. 180 Lockheed mechs. Shit. 1 Weimer mech. So mechs. Mechs and more mechs. Lovely. Lovely. Signal transmitter, power cells, security reports.
Trenton, we've got a problem in the cargo bay. Marcus says the mechs in the containers are activating and self-destructing. Go check it out.
Yeah. Why don't you go?
Multiple hostiles powering up at your location. Recommend immediate extraction.
Great. They cover them as is.
Rerouting power. System failure. Backup system engaged. System failing.
Sandstorm activity has reduced visibility to 90%. Proceed to shuttle for
Shit.
evacuation.
Yeah, we don't have time for this.
Rerouting power. Backup system engaged. System failing.
Sandstorm activity has reduced visibility to 65%. Proceed to shuttle for
Yeah,
evacuation.
it seems like we are on a timer.
Eyes up front.
We do still need to fight.
Requesting assistance. Excuse me.
Okay.
Assessment requested.
Sandstorm activity has reduced visibility to 40%. Proceed to shuttle for evacuation.
Navigator's log.
Captain, short-range sensors just went offline. And I'm locked out of helm control.
As long as these guys are here, My own guys want to be revived.
Sandstorm activity has reduced visibility to 40%. Proceed to shuttle for evacuation.
Engaged. All systems engaged. Rerouting power.
Sandstorm activity has reduced visibility to 40%. Proceed to shuttle for evacuation.
Just blew my shield!
Force casualty. Fault failing. Excuse me. Requesting assistance.
Sandstorm activity has reduced visibility to 40%. Proceed to shuttle for evacuation.
Yeah, sorry guys. If you don't want to come along, nothing I can do about that. Fine. Found no survivors. Deactivate. Another pretty meaningless job. But at least there's something. And now that we know that we don't actually have to scan anything to find out if they're speaking or not, we should be able to go through these systems a bit more rapidly. Just go on a planet. If there's something there, it will immediately be told to you. And is that it? Anything else? Island wind. Seems like a large system this time. Fitful currents. Beach Thunder has names. Praying Mouth. Where haven't we visited? Investigate abandoned station. Seriously, 85%. There's the planet. Rough Tide. Okay, Strabo. We'll fuel up. Go
Fuel
Strabo.
reserves at 50%.
The abandoned station is the other side here, very likely. Location, yeah, data mining confirms the last reported location of merchant trader MSV Corsica as the Jarahe station in the Strabo system. Possibility exists that clues pertaining to the anomaly that caused the mass malfunction of the mechs aboard Corsica can be found aboard Jarahe station. Yeah, Tolly definitely goes with us. Let's try Miranda. Miranda should have a decent ability to... No, Samara. You would have your special ability now too. Reeve. Damages targets nervous or synthetic systems to prevent healing. Restores health and gives a temporary health bonus when the power is used against organics. Reeve also does double damage to armor and barriers. Okay, sounds interesting. Heavy Reeve or Area Reeve. 40 points of damage per second for 5.5 seconds, or a little bit of a radius. Not sure that there... Here's the thing again. It's very infrequently that they're in any kind of masses, so worth noting. On the other hand, it's not a huge difference. 160 point versus 200. I think I'll take the Area Reeve. Difference doesn't seem to be that massive. Ooh. This looks promising. Maybe even a minor plus. Doesn't have to be spoken or anything like that, but in logs or something. Escape Jarahe station. That sounds bad. No, I want that one. We're gonna fight against robotic enemies. Fire will be much more better. I don't think the freeze does anything. Dr. Goldwind, at my suggestion, we have cut power to all systems save critical life support in hopes that disabling these systems will deny the VI the resources she needs to kill us. This is a temporary solution. We cannot last this out on our own. So we have a showdown situation going on here. I'm very familiar with this type of scenario. This isn't going to be a problem. We have to restore power, otherwise we can't move
Docking
forward.
area power restored.
Yeah, she's using us to restore.
Intruders are requested to report to the cargo doors for immediate removal from station.
Yeah.
Intruder detected. You are not authorized to be in this area.
My firm belief is that the VI is paranoid about the possibility of infection. His current homicidal behavior is likely out of an inflated desire to keep us from shutting it down. I believe that the VI is malfunctioning and that it believes our equipment to be infected by a virus. If we continue to try to shut her down, she will keep trying to kill us. Maybe our only recourse is just do nothing and convince her that we're not a threat. Okay, let's try that. We have a map. Engineering. Living quarters. We have an option to go here without restoring power, so we'll do that for now. Want to gather up as much information as possible. Just because the PDA say it might work, it doesn't mean that it has anything to really do what's going on here. Attention all docks personnel. We are expecting a shipment of mech parts from the Hachne Kedar facility on Capek. Make sure VI knows to accept a docking request from freighter MSV Corsica. Maybe it was intentionally infected. Maybe the VI is actually correct in some way. Being a bit homicidal might be a downside though. What fire station VI? Can't jump inside in the window because of reasons. Can restore power again. Why would we really? It sort of seems like we might have to.
Living area power restored. The living area doors have been closed to quarantine a threat to this station. Advise intruders to engage self-destruct procedures to avoid death by starvation. 2 doors enabled. 1 door enabled. 2 doors enabled. All doors disabled. 2 doors enabled. All doors disabled. 2 doors enabled. 3 doors enabled. One door enabled. 1 door enabled. 2 doors enabled. All doors disabled. 2 doors enabled. 5 doors enabled.
Credits. Credits. More credits. Need to open all doors.
All intruders intentionally violating quarantine are requested to exit the station immediately.
Yeah, mainframe. Let's go to research. I haven't made any kind of resistance yet. What were
There is a
you?
high probability that you or your equipment will infect the station. This cannot be allowed to happen.
We need to restore power, otherwise we can't do anything really.
Research area power restored. Beam engaged. Testing area has been locked down according to protocol M29-2. Reflective armor prototype repositioned.
Ah.
Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Testing area has been unlocked. All personnel take this opportunity to leave the station immediately. Plasma venting in progress. Attempting to reach the maintenance controls will most likely result in serious injury or death.
Great. How do you run this game? I'm positive that the trouble with our VI started after the course got docked with us. Taliesin is looking into the VI itself. In the meantime, I need you to go through the logs to find out everything that was on that ship. So, yeah, they very likely did bring something in here. What is it?
There have been 4 fatalities on this station in the last week. Remember, safety is everyone's responsibility.
Someone died. Don't care.
All attempts to decontaminate station have failed. Require more power to escalate defenses. Maintenance area power restored.
I'm running on the assumption VI might not be the only problem here. If it even is the problem. Mainly because it's everyone's expecting the AI to be the problem. It's so often used in these games. Maybe it isn't. I want to go to the research lab again. Maybe enter the testing area somehow. Let's see how. Looks like we have a lot of options left, so VI. What's wrong?
Hub area power restored. Central mainframe access granted. Docked vessel detected. Attempting to upload central programming into docked vessel's mainframe. Intruder detected. You are not authorized to be in this area. This is a secure zone. Please leave this station immediately. I regret to inform you that all attempts to defend the station have failed. Shutting down security protocols.
Yeah, these missions they aren't They aren't bad, but they're something you can shrug at and move on.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay. Corsica, last known docking coordinates. Now we use that. Yeah, update on the drill kid. Everything taken care of legally, and he's doing some work for me, helping me deal with some trash in the wards. Maybe make life better for some of the kids like Mouse. Not perfect, but then what is? Don't know if your drill and mine are talking. Told him life was too short not to. I don't know if it took. Okay. This should be the message we got from this. From Edie. Information received. Planet confirmation Capek. Huskins system. Titan Nebula. Data from quarantined VI at Yarhair Station indicates that a possible source of the VI virus outbreak is a Hahne Kedar facility on the planet Capac. Coordinates have been downloaded. Okay. Going after that immediately too. These missions are short enough, and it seems like there's a quest chain of a sort. So I'd like to be able to wrap this one up immediately. Yeah, I have enough money to buy the upgrade we need. Disable infected production line.
Anomaly detected.
Be warned. The experimental mechanics facility is under quarantine. For your safety, be
Probe launched. Something on our sensors.
Surface scans detect mech production facility matching the registration parameters of Hahne Kedar Corporation. Facility reports emergency lockdown at this location. Personal scans report no living beings detected. Hazard scans show a large number of virus-infected mechs quarantined within the facility. The activation of the primary production line control should disrupt the creation of additional infected mechs. So, AI, we need heavy fire. Someone used to heavy fighting and Tali, very likely. I don't like her drone abilities though. Maybe Jacob. I don't recall why I don't use Jacob more. It's the weapons. He has a shotgun and something else. That has to be it. Undo talent points. No. Okay. No, it seriously devalues Tali as far as I'm concerned, but barrier. Yeah. No, I'm taking incendiary because we're going into a very, very, very bad place, and we can. Well, we're fairly close to a level up though, so a couple of these type of missions, and that should be it. Yeah, I want to look at your weaponry. Yeah, it's heavy pistol and a shotgun. It just isn't a great set of options. Like the heavy hand cannon. Yeah, it's the weapons. So, robots. Shut down the infected production. I don't imagine this will be.
Hostile vest. Nice. Got you.
Backup systems engaged.
Got him!
Shepard, back off.
Engaging target.
Okay, let's go. Apparently incendiary is on. Attention all personnel. Our new circuit board supplier has issued an immediate recall on the Obedience processor, which has been found to cause systematic breakdown of associated components. We have begun the search for a new supplier. In the meantime, discontinue the use of the Obedience processor until further notice. Just for your information, we lost contact with the MSVU Corsica. After you expressed concern, I checked the logs, and indeed, the mix and parts they picked up contained the recalled Obedience processing units. We know the Corsica was headed for Ajarhi station in the Strabo system, but we can't seem to contact them. I hope they're all okay, but I think we've done all we can do at this point. I'm getting reports of mechs coming off our production lines and assaulting workers. Some of them seem to be self-destructing at random. Even units not initially installed with the faulty OPU are showing signs of viral infection. We're looking at a potential facility-wide catastrophe here. We are containing this as best as we can, but we can't keep this suppressed much longer. When Dr. Rochelle learns about this, heads will roll. Mine will not be one of them. Dr. Rochelle has ordered a complete lockdown. You are hereby ordered to seal the production line access corridors from the rest of the facility. I realize that doing this will seal me and any workers who remain inside with the malfunctioning mechs. This does not affect your orders. It has been an honor to work with you. Looking at her eyes, I thought she was blinking.
I don't see anyone else here.
Yeah, thanks for jinxing it. Okay, I've located the Asari, Dr. Talarasan, in the production line access corridor. We've set up a barricade and disabled access to the rest of the corridor. I secured Dr. Talarasan and am heading into the warehouse to access the production line control room. I'll update you once I'm in. I'm in the warehouse. It seems pretty empty, sir. I can see the control room just above the storage area. Might need a few minutes, but I'm pretty sure I can get that main production line off. Shut down, which clearly didn't happen, so... Yep, those are mean looking robots. It's not going to be a fun place to be. Find element 0.
Disabling the mech system.
suppress.
What are you doing?
Critical system damage. Careful. Rerouting power. Hostile forces have engaged.
Hacking their systems.
Settings failure. Backup systems engaged.
Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
Taking fire.
We're very likely going to have to fight one of the bigger bastard robots too, so... Gotta keep our eyes open.
Sleep mode ended. Hostile forces have engaged. Careful. Rerouting power casualty. Hostile forces have engaged. Excuse me. Firing. Excuse me. Requesting assistance. Rerouting power. Excuse me.
Yeah, the AI controls seem to be
Barriers up.
nice.
Critical hostile forces have engaged. Critical system damage. Requesting assistance.
Wonder if there's an infinite amount of them.
You're up.
No shield.
Careful. System failing. Critical system damage. Rerouting power. Systems offline. Rerouting power.
I mean, there's like
System failing. Backup system failing.
so many of them. We must stuck here, can't do much. We have to go through there.
Pulling up a barrier.
Yeah, no other options.
Rerouting power. Backup systems failing. Disengaging friend or foe detection.
That should take the heat off. Tag.
Backup systems engaged. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hostile.
Excuse me. Critical system damage offline. System failing. Allied force casualty. Excuse targeting orders acknowledged. Requesting
down.
assistance.
Target down.
Okay. This looks like there's a lot of them instead of an infinite amount.
Rerouting power.
I was a bit concerned there. I mean, it is a factory, so it wouldn't be out of the question to assume that there might be an infinite amount of them. We probably have been there already. Dangerous place, very dangerous, and yeah, we haven't encountered the single heavier mech yet, so without a doubt that's coming later. Or not. Another easy mission. You don't get a lot of experience out of these. Not a lot of money, not a lot of anything really. Wonder if that leads to something else, or was this the end?
No messages for you, Commander.
No shit. So, I think I'll end it here. There's still a lot. That took quite a bit of time, and there's still quite a lot of places we need to go look at.